Hello once again. Um, I welcome you to yet another episode of our introduction to Microsoft Word. For those of you that have watched our previous episode, we'll be continuing the tasks that have been given. From the previous class, we noticed and we gave a task, so we'll be trying to see how we can complete that task and also add one more additional task for that particular class. So for those of you that have been watching our video, thank you for watching. Continue to like, subscribe, and share and comment, and hit the bell icon to subscribe, and whenever we have more videos you can get a notification. So please like and share our videos to your friends and those who are beginning to learn Microsoft Word, so they too can be able to understand how to use Microsoft Word for free without a lot of hassle. So without wasting much time, let's see how we can complete the task that has been set from the previous class. So from the previous class, what is the task that we had? The task was to write a letter with an address positioned on the right hand side of a page, still using left alignment. And secondly, use a reasonable line spacing and paragraph spacing. So I had my letter typed already, so just jump right in. So this is my letter. Let's confirm my letter is on A4 paper. Let me see. Yes, so I'll be setting it to A4 paper. So that is set there. I believe that is for the page setup. And then yeah, let me go a little closer. So so generally, what other setting will I do? Let me select all, control and the A key. I'm going to my home. I'm picking a font stuff that is useful for me. Let me say Times New Roman and say size 12. Okay, so now what's the main idea? So everything again I'm selecting. I'll be going to my line spacing options. Let me check. Okay, generally I have no line spacing, no paragraph spacing, 00, single, so that is checked. Now the main task is to set my address in my letter to be on the right hand side. So from the previous class we noticed we learned about indentation, so this is indentation. So I'll be using the increase indent, and we said if you cannot use increase indent, you use the Control M or use tab. To take it back, use the Shift tab or Control Shift M. So but let's take it forward. So we proceed with the class. So too much, Control Shift M. So that takes it back. So our address on the right, so we completed the first part of the task. And then we'll be putting this down, separating this down, and let's see, I think this is another section. I think this is the complete conclusion of, so I believe that's all that. Okay, so I can put this to be bold. I think that is that. So for my letter, the whole body section here of the letter, I'll be using to justify alignment, and I'll be using a line spacing option that's more different. Let me see, 1.5. 1.5. So the spacing of the body is much more different from the line spacing of the address. So that completes the task. Very simple. The reasonable line spacing for the body 1.5, and the line spacing for the address, which is single line spacing. So that completes the task that we had on the previous lesson, which is line spacing option, paragraph spacing, alignment, and indentation. So for those of you that did the task, thank you very much. You can still continue and check one other task that I'll be completing today. So we had something else in stock for today, which is a CV. So I had a small CV typed prior to now. So uh, if you uh, if you have yours, you can pause the video and prepare a CV of yours, something similar to this. We're working on a very simple CV though, something very simple, not too voluminous, and we'll see how we can use all the knowledge we have learned in our class, both the use of the keyboard and how to arrange this using bold, italic, line spacing, to see how we can tackle this small CV. So without wasting much time, let's continue. So for my CV, let me go back a little, zoom out a little. Yeah, so for my CV, something very simple, not something here too complex. So what exactly are we trying to achieve from this CV? Let me see something. So this is what we'll be trying to achieve from the CV. So we're trying to achieve something like this, so you have in mind and seeing to see exactly what we're trying to do. So we're trying to see how we can go from this to this. So without wasting much time, let's jump right in. So let's see. So good. So now for the name here that we're having, so first of all, I want to use a different font here. The font I used for this whole CV is Bookman Old Style, Bookman Bookman Old Style. Yeah, lock that in. So I have Bookman Old Style all around. So what else am I doing? We're taking these three information here. We set the top. We're using the center alignment, which is this one. That takes the whole text to the center of the page here. So center alignment. Yeah, before I forget, let's confirm if this is on A4 paper. Yes, just want to check. So now this in particular that is more obvious in the page, which is the name, we'll be doing just some few setting on that. First of all, make it bold and we'll make it a little bigger. So I'll be using this so I can judge a reasonable size. So let me see. Yeah, I guess that is a little okay. So this is size 20, so that makes the name a little more obvious. So the address and the telephone looks the same. So then I'll be doing one thing. Now I can choose to set a space here and just set this one to add space after paragraph. That should be around 6 points or so. Let's confirm that what happens there. Yeah, that's 8 points. So I added space after paragraph there, so I jump that down. Or on the other hand, I can just choose to remove that space and just do a simple enter. So that completes that top part. So let's see, we have some information here. This looks like a heading, so I can bold that so it looks more obvious. And then this whole section here is like about data. So I'll be using a 1.5 spacing here, if it's not too much. Okay, let's use 1.5 spacing. Remember, the aim is to make sure this stays on one page. So I go in, we'll be checking, and if anything happens, we'll come back and do a little adjustment. So now let's see the arrangement. I'm using the tab key. The tab key. Using the tab key to move this forward a little bit. Let's see. I'm using my tab key. Using my tab key. Yeah. Okay. So you can keep up. If you are not keeping up, you can pause the video and move the video back a little to the part where you are so you can catch up with the video. So I'm doing this with my tab key as fast as possible. Some of you are faster than me, though you can wait for me. So good. So what am I doing here? Now I'll be going with my highlighting. So I'll be doing one small trick here. I want to highlight this next line and the next and the next and the next without the content in front of it. So I'll be holding my control key, then I'll be left click and drag around the content. So that does a specific selection of text without going over the whole content naturally. So because I want to apply the same setting to all this, the possibility of me doing that is much more easier when I'm holding the control key down. I think an issue has happened there. I'll come back to that. So let me just fix all this first. So I'll be bolding this, just bold. Let me get this first. So you see there's a little that should be solved by just holding my backspace. So that solves that part. Okay, so and then notice the line spacing here is a little different from the one down here. This is just a single line spacing, while this is 1.5. So we're going down. So I have something here. This should be another heading, and this should be bold. Now I have a little complication here. Based on what was written, they just gave me the whole information but not arranged. So I'll be doing something. I want my information to be much more readable. So I'll be doing a little adjustment. Let me say 2023, and I'll be pressing my tab key so I can create this space. So let me remove this. Do I need to? Okay, so I'll just send it down and I'll get it off. So this individual worked here as a fashion apprentice. So yeah, that does that. I think I'll just do something simple here and just go down. I'll do the same thing. This is 2019, so I'll be using cuts. Get it out of there and bring it to the beginning and paste. Yeah, so voila. So let me take it forward a little bit. It's not too much. In case yours has more information, you can just take it down. You can reduce the gap. So going tab, remove the word AS. Yeah, that solves that. So going for this one, this is 2022. Cut and come back here and paste. Go tab, and get this one down. Remove the comma. Let's take it down first. Take that down. Tab. Delete. Yeah, that solves that. And here is 2013. We cut that out. And we come to the beginning and we paste. We go tab. And what did he do here? He worked as a secretary. We go enter. We go tab. We go delete. Okay, so I guess there are two information here. So let's get this one down. Let's get this one down. So I think we have a little, yeah, that's balanced. So what are we going to do here now? So this is very obvious. This is where he worked. This will be bold. So let's get every where he worked. They are all bold. A fashion home, they are all bold. Comprehensive high school, they are bold. Okay, so the duty sorry about that. Yeah, the duty, we have fashion apprentice. This one should be italic. We have maintenance coordinator, italic. Another fashion apprentice, italic. And here as a secretary, italic. So that's a little different. So you see, just using the simple font formatting we have learned. So that does that. And we're coming down here again, so we'll be using the same date arrangement like before, putting the date down, the main idea of that date. So in this particular case, the school will come first, and the location of the school, and the certificate, so to say, they got from that particular course, that particular range of year. So doing that same thing, I think they've typed it the same way, so I'll be cutting off this guy, going hex and Ctrl V, so that spreads us out using the same line. I'm using my tab key, so we'll end up getting the same alignment here using my tab key. So Lagos States, so that should get this off, then this should come down. So this individual had diploma in, so remove the HAD, don't need that word. So we'll still come back to bolding what we need to bold. So let's get 2006, right? I'm cutting it so I don't end up changing this person's information. So go tab. So I think I have a lot of commas here, so I eliminate those excess comma. This is Cross River States, STATE. Okay, so first school living certificate, that goes there. And then we're coming to 2013. I go Ctrl X, come to the beginning of my year, that starts. I go tab. Okay, so I think I have another excess commas, get it off and go enter, go tab. So remember, your tab key makes everything aligned straight, because the tab key has a certain measurement of space it creates, so at the end of the day it ends up being equal when you use your tab key. So I'm creating just a regular space with my enter, yeah, that does that. So remember, we'll be bolding the main theme of that date, which is the school, and the certificate he had there, or she, which will be italic. Nice. Then the same thing for this, we'll be leaving the location out, and this one is italic. So same thing, this is the main one, and this is the certificate gotten, which is italic. Yeah, there we go. So for this, I think we just do this. I think this information is not much, so just hobbies. So I'll be getting these hobbies to be bold. Yeah, so and then for the reference bold. So I think something is wrong. I thought I adjusted this to 11. Okay, all my size are 11, so I still have a lot of space down here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll be selecting all. It's going to disrupt everything, but we'll still arrange it. So I'll select all, and I'll increase it by 1. So that should raise this to 12. Yeah, that's correct. So like I said, it's going to disrupt a lot of things. So this place is intact, so but here, okay, just some few adjustments, just take them backspace a little bit, yeah, okay, so now that's okay. So then I want these two information to be on the same line, so I'll start from this one here, which is this. So I'll be cutting this information, I'll be putting it here. Okay, delete. Same thing too, cutting this information, adding it here. You understand what we're doing, just relax. I think there's going to be a problem here, but we'll try and fix that problem. And let's go this way and this way. Yes, so this is what we're going to do now. We'll go tab. So since this stops here, so and we stop there. This one should give us a little problem. We'll solve that. Tab. Okay, we're good to go. And we go tab. There we go. And so we have these two information. They are both bold. And this person is a mechanical engineer, so to say. So let's do the italic for that. Same thing. Let's do the italic for that. There we go. So I think we should do something else here. Make this bold. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. I wanted this to happen. I literally wanted this to happen. Yeah, so now you see we have an issue here. They are too close to each other. So what are we going to do? So let me see. You remember we did line margins, right? So let's see how the whole idea of margin can help us here. So let's go to our page layouts, and so let's just take page setup here. So I'm hitting this small pop-up box here for page setup. Now what am I doing here? So remember I have 4 margins, right? So I'm interested in the left and the right margin. So you see I have 2.54. So what I'll just do is just get this to 2, just a whole number 2 and a whole number 2. That should bump me a little space on my left and right hand side. So I'll go OK. So let's see what that did for us. So this should be able to get us a little one more. That will not get us a little one more gap of space. That will not get us. Ooh la la, that didn't work, right? Didn't work as I expect. So let me see. I'll go back. And that is kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Okay, so that got us a little more space. So let me see. What's our size? This is, hold on, size 12. Size 12 is okay. So I think I'm not going to adjust that again. That's okay. So size 12 is okay. So we go bump. Yeah, I guess everything worked fine. So that gets us our simple CV. Let's go back. Let's see what we did. So you see, so we use our bold, we use our italic, we use line spacing to make this a little more spacey than the rest. And yeah, I guess we got everything right. So this is just a simple CV that we used here, and you can also create something much more complex. As our classes are going on, we'll see how we can create something a little more complex. So let's check the one we're trying to get an equality with. Where is that guy? This is that guy. Yeah, so you see here, size 11. Mine was a little different. This is size 11. I use size 12. No wonder that space was there, so they were using size 11. So you can choose to use size 11 for yours, but I think I'll leave mine. I like mine size 11, but notwithstanding, you can still use size 11. So I guess that solves that issue for now. So thank you for joining us on this small example. So we really achieved just some few task solutions for today, and that is enough for those that are learning. You can pause the video if you want to use the same information on mine. And remember, it's just dummy information, it's not a real person. Just a dummy information. So I'll be doing something in addition to take more for the space. I think I have a little space here which is not used, so I'll be doing a multiple spacing here. So I'll be going for multiple, and I'll be doing a 1.15. Remember, you can explore with other sizes. I just like this 1.15. It's a little bigger than the single spacing. So 1.15. So you see that gets me down here. It gets me down there. So let me press delete. Hold on, what just happened? What just happened? Hold on, something just went wrong. So what I'll do is, let me go back to that 11. So I will drop my size down by 1. Okay. Okay. So I'll drop my size down by 1. So this is what I'll do. I'll set this one to that 1.15. So let's set this. Okay, that's 1.15. Everything's at 1.15. So 11. Yeah, take this guy back. Do I have anything scattered? No, nothing else is scattered. Yes, something is going on somewhere. Let's go enter. Yeah, that does it. Let me see if this can allow me to go forward. Oh yes, went forward. Okay, so I believe that is that. We got that all right. So you can pause the video, you can check, you can go back and follow up, find any mistake. I'm seeing more some of mine. I changed the size, so yeah. Okay, so that does it. So thank you for following us on this video. You can pause the video, check, do adjustment on yours. You have any question or comment, you can comment in the comment section below and I will respond to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Please, for those of you that are just joining us, this is Edward Jacob, and we are doing our best to make you benefit from Microsoft Word for free. We're doing as much practical as possible. So thank you for joining us in the solution we have taken for today from the previous class, which is line spacing, paragraph spacing, alignment, and indentation. Please continue to share our videos to those who will need it, who will be able to benefit from our videos. You can like and please subscribe to our videos for more and support our free Microsoft Word classes we've been giving, so that with time we can also go more extensively. And please hit the bell notification so whenever we have more videos you can also